Alright, let's try this one more time. Had a game-breaking bug last time, that old new vampire bug. I get a game-breaking bug once every 20 or so games. So it's not too bad, but it's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Let's go with... Well, since he didn't start in 38, let's try Nuremberg. Yeah, Nuremberg seems good. But yeah, you're gonna get a game-breaking bug every 24 games or so. This one had to do with a new vampire and ambushing, and I think because there was an escape route timing window and also another hunter in this space. I don't know. I'm not sure how to upload your files to send to Nomad to be like, hey, there was a bug, here's the game files. We've been asking for that. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, they will have released that information. But until then, we'll just play the game, and, you know. Can't complain. I can't complain. Complaining does no good. Just let people know there's an issue, and go from there. What did Mina draw? Vampire Lair, okay. Good to know. Not the worst card for the hunters to have. I'd say it's mediocre to below mediocre, sub-mediocre. Oh my goodness, I got a Dracula card. Wow. I was not expecting that. Oh, and this is one of the fun ones. Yeah. When one of your combat cards would be canceled, that card is not canceled, but you can't escape during this combat. That's the important part that everybody forgets. Let's go here. This makes sense. We'll go aristocratic. Accidental night supply. Yeah, I've done that on occasion too. Yeah, if it was an accidental night supply, I'll feel a little bad. Fortunately, I didn't get a very good. It's a fun event. It's not a great one. I mean, unnatural swiftness, wild horses, control storms, darkness returns, Emmanuel Hildesheim, Dracula's brides. Those are all better. It's fun. I like it. I think it's a fun. I think it's a fun combat card. You can sometimes guarantee some kills. It's sort of like the Dracula's version of Great Strength, the surprise, I damage you anyway kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully this will be a fun round with that coming out. Pretty bad. Yeah, I don't think we'll be worth a hide. I think we'll misdirect and move. Ooh, Jonathan Harker. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to want to misdirect at some point. Alone. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. Okay, I would have expected him to grab the sewer to him for the ally. I guess he wants Sister Agatha more. Okay. Maybe he has a newspaper reports, and Jonathan Harker will be redundant. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. Are not great. But it all evens out because I have a Dracula event. And you're entitled to 0 those. So if you get one, be very happy. Be a happy Drac. Right, usual stuff going on. Like we say, not a lot to talk about in the early game. I don't know, maybe I should start these recordings once things get interesting. Let's misdirect into the move, yeah. And even though it lets us use a power, I'm choosing not to. We kind of want to throw a trash encounter down here, so let's go with... Actually, I'm sort of coming around to spy. I think it's actually okay, so let's just throw some rats down. Then we'll Dark Call into a feed. And if they draw any newspaper reports here, they won't get to do the third location reveal, because we are hiding our trail. But it means no Dark Call. At least that's what it should mean. Again, I play as how the rules are written. Sometimes there's one or two things the game gets wrong, which, you know, it's a complicated game. Can't expect them to get everything right, and it's not a huge deal. Just know that after you misdirect, you gotta just make a normal move. That's what it says on misdirect. Yeah, it says then choose a location to place on the first base of the trail. It doesn't say then use a power. It doesn't say then you may use a wolf form and make that be the first base of the trail. No. Rufus Smith. Ooh, that'll complicate things. Makes me glad I'm in the center of Europe, where I'm not near the sea. Wow, he's drawn all 3 allies. Not super fortunate for him. But it happens. So the question becomes, are we scared of sitting on these rats? Because they're not a very good encounter. I would say they're the worst encounter. But they're not near us. We're pretty far away from all of them. And there's a bunch of different spaces we can go. 7, I think. Yeah, I think that's the most. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So this is kind of the best city to be in, Strasbourg. Yeah, I was counting the other day. Wow, that's a new thing. You know, you learn something new every day. That is, and I was trying to look around the other day and see if there were any more than 6. I finally found one. Strasbourg has the most number of locations. Can you imagine wolf forming from this location? Wow, and it's, you know, right in the middle of the map, furthest away from the ocean. So I think I will be staying here for a while. Which makes me wish I had put down maybe an encounter with a little more teeth in it. Maybe something like wolves or a Sisgani mob. Sometimes an early wolves can be effective because they maybe don't have their weapons out yet. Sisgani mob is pretty nice towards the end, where they really don't want to discard items, and maybe some damage can really help you. Of course, you usually never discard items against the Sisgani mob. Unless maybe you're Godleming, or if you have some items you don't care about, like dogs or holy bullets, but yeah, usually you just hold on to it and take the damage, which, you know, kind of makes it good. I mean, it means it's usually 3 damage on somebody. And that's a lot of damage. Wolves can theoretically be more damage, but all they need is a weapon to knock that down to 2. Now, one cool thing about wolves, and I think the mob acts the same way, is it's each hunter on the city. So you can wait and ambush. Yeah, it's the same with this. Yeah, spy is only one, I think. Yeah, and Sisgani mob is only one. Alright, we were going to Dark Call. Ooh, a hoax. Yeah, I think I'll feed and then hoax. That seems good. Unnatural fog, gimme gimme. We will need that. We might do hoax in the desecrated soil. You know, get some of those cards with good mature effects that. Oh, we have two hoaxes. Yeah, get some of those out that don't clear the trail. You know, we don't have a lot of vampires, but hoaxes are good. Hoaxes are real good. I won't mind throwing down a few of those. Of course, my next action is going to be to feed, but eh. And the big thing you want to use in Germany are horses, actually. Except for a few paths, horses are mostly the most useful for traversing over here. Or maybe a 3-rail if you have a 3-1. But the chances of them getting good horse economy this early not super great. It's similar in Eastern Europe, but since this is really only like one direction or another direction, it's very one-dimensional. Your chances of being caught are still pretty great here, even though it's a similar story. You know, you want to use horses, because horses are faster than rails. But, yeah, I'm not crazy about this region as Dracula. And part of that is because I've seen Draculas go there enough times that I personally have gotten pretty good at figuring out the optimal paths for catching Dracula in this region, these two regions. Maybe other people haven't. I don't know. For those of you who've been watching enough of my videos, you probably know what I mean in seeing a lot of Draculas caught there. And I don't have a lot of experience in Germany, so this will be a good experience for me to sort of see how Draculas play in Germany. And in this region. I mean, I'm technically not in Germany right now, but I'm kind of in, strategically speaking, the region of Central Europe. You know, these 5 small cities. This road right here, from 60 to 41, many a hunting party has been confused by the fact that a Dracula can move from here to there. And with like a wolf form or an escape as bat, a lot of times Draculas will, if they're, say, here and they escape as bat, if they're in Marseille, they escape as back to Nuremberg, and it's like, haha, they'll forget that this is a rail, this is a road. But I know, and it's the furthest away in terms of how it looks on the board, so a lot of Draculas do it, and I've actually found quite a few Draculas doing that because I'm like, this seems like the best place to move. So I will check that one. Also, it is just a good place to move, and again, you want to close the net, starting with the furthest space. You want to do a reverse Arcadian spiral. See, normally when you're doing like a search and rescue thing, you do just a normal Archimedean spiral. I'm mispronouncing it. Sorry, people who are way smarter than me have applied like lots of complicated math to this game and determining the best search vectors. The point is, start at the furthest away place that they could be and then move your way in. So that you're closing the net and retaining your position to all of his possible locations. That's not as efficient in terms of finding his trail, but it's efficient in getting close to him. And I have found that it's more important to manage your movement than it is to manage your information. Especially when Dracula's doing a lot of land moves. being able to move to where Dracula is, very hard. Finding where Dracula is, not that hard. At least when it comes to finding his general area. Okay, now we feed. Yep. And the question is, do we hide? I don't think so. No, I think we do, yeah, we do the double hoax move. Do I have any saboteurs? Actually, one a saboteur. I don't think I do. Yeah. Oh, I do have a saboteur. Okay. Alright, so I could use a saboteur to protect a hoax? I usually use saboteurs to protect vampires. Maybe it's not worth it. And what's great about our location here is that if they detect us with hypnosis or psychic bond somehow, we can jump into... We can either stay in the region or jump to 2 other regions. And that's pretty good. That's real useful. And there goes our fog. Oh well. It was inevitable. Oh, and he gets to see what our event is. That kind of affects its usefulness. But the game kind of already tells you that because it's like waiting on Dracula to play a card. Oh, in a combat? Waiting on Dracula to do a card? What could it be? Yeah, there goes the fog. It is what it is. Okay, he's doing what he should. Now, it would be really nice if we didn't get a newspaper reports here, because then, you know, he has to wait, because this and then this will be in Space 3, and he won't make any progress. Although I'm a little scared about what events he is drawing, because he is doing the usual setup, and it's a little scary, all these cards he's getting. He's probably got Consecrated Ground. He might have Money Trail. Man, Money Trail with Smith, that'll be rough. Looks like he has Speedy Telegraph as well as Vampire Lair. Probably traded Vampire Lair. Well, of course he traded Vampire Lair to Van Helsing. We want to keep an eye on this so that if for whatever reason we can see more of Dracula's cards, we will be able to. Alright, I don't think that would have... Yeah, I could have moved, hid, misdirected, and then moved here, and then Dark Call and fed. Yeah, that did not actually eliminate England. I should do this next time, or maybe, I don't know, starting in England just to try to catch somebody with tomfoolery and shenanigans. It's real tricky to do. Yeah, you could risk being discovered. Oh, but there's ways to do it. Yeah, I could have started in England, moved to Plymouth, misdirected and then hit. Well, no, actually, you can't misdirect and then hide. That's right. You have to misdirect and then do a normal move. Although, again, I'm not sure about the hide. I really should look that up. Really should. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this Dark Call and then feed tactic. You really need good encounters as Dracula, because you're not going to get events. I mean, we got an event this time. It wasn't a very good one, but for the most part, you're not going to get events. So you really need to rely on managing your traps, which I find very fun. I think that's a fun part of the game, is figuring out if you want to send wolves or spies or set up hoaxes to try to terrify people or, you know, lead false trails and, you know, you have different monsters and stuff. Isn't in Austria-Hungary. Yep, that is true. I am not. Okay, let's throw down a hoax. Let's go to Zurich. Yeah. Alright. And then we'll do another hoax. Not because hitting him with two oh, there we go. There we go. Not because two hoaxes will be all that useful, but because the chances of us being able to pull off the hoax are increased with having two of them down. And okay, yeah, Frankfurt. I made 2 moves from here. Where could I be? A lot of places. That's the power of Central Europe. They could now go down to Italy and check Italy and then reveal that I'm in Italy. That would be a little scary. So maybe I want to move to 36, and if I do, I probably don't want to hit a hoax there. I probably want to... what do I want to use? A mob? Maybe? Not sure, not sure. It depends on what they do. So they could reveal I'm in Italy, and I could move to Nuremberg. Try to do a circle-y-do, stay on land. That could be fun. That could be fun. Since we we aren't playing with rumor tokens or layers, because the guy didn't want to, which is fine. A true Dracula player who's really good. If you're good enough, you can win without all of your stuff turned on. You know, it makes it more glorious, more impressive, whatnot. And I love a challenge. Oh boy, okay. Alright. Well, that's a little spooky. So they will probably check Germany. I will move, I think... It gives us all the more reason to move to 36. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's gonna move 3. I'm just the 2. He could still get to 36, though. Which means we might want to... Now, let's see if we want to escape by land. Do we want to? Oh. Do we want to escape? Or that's if we want to escape by sea, we'll go to 36. Do we want to escape by sea? He has Rufus Smith out, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy about Rufus Smith. Yeah, I might prefer escaping down to 25. Going to sea, and then wolf forming, which will give a passel of possible landing locations. Yeah, I kind of like that. Well, but surely he's going to go to 36, right? Right? Not sure. We'll see. This is a little tricky. He's gonna... Wait, why didn't he search for this vampire? Did he forget to? Okay, well... Can't explain that. Yeah, I don't want to move to 37. I'll just get found. 24 would be the, hiding move. Which, I mean, they're not going to get to 24 this time. So I think... Yeah, let's do that. Let's be hidey right now. We can't exactly run, so we'll hide. It's run, and then hide, and then fight. That's how it goes. Got both these hoaxes down, which will give him a lot to worry about. Which I like. Alright, we'll see if he remembers to take care of this vampire in Frankfurt. Surely he will. He might really have bad items, but it's an aristocratic vampire. Of course, he doesn't know that. What? Oh, he's now moving to Frankfurt. Oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought he was in Frankfurt. Right, he revealed this with newspaper reports. Sorry, I'm bad at this game. A line from MF Pallytime, which I always admired him for. A much better YouTuber than I, whose extensive rants on strategy and theory crafting for Heroes of the Storm I found most intellectually stimulating. Of course, I don't play Heroes of the Storm now anymore because Blizzard was taken over by communists and fascists, and it would be immoral for me to support them, but hey, if you do, I'm not gonna openly judge you, I'll just do so silently. Man, that's too bad. Blizzard had a lot of good games, but can't support fascists. Just can't do it. It's not Gucci. As they say. People say that, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Now we're in bad times. And I don't have fog. Oh boy. So one tactic we have here. Move in such a way that we are going to be fought by Mina so that we can try for an escape as bat. Which would be great. That would get rid of our hoax. The escape is bat. Going down to... Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Alright, well, that's perfectly timed then. And I can use Enraged to escape his bat, so all I gotta do is keep him from escaping first. Ooh, I like that strategy a lot. Yeah. Planned ambush. Oh dear. Okay. Well, it's horses. Well, okay, this could get bad. I could lose. You could see me lose. Which is fine. Okay, we have escape is bad. Excellent. Now, he has planned ambush, so whatever we play, he's basically going to beat it. So, let's do Mesmerize, because theoretically we can use Mesmerize with Enraged. No, but wait, we don't want to do that. Right, no, we can't. Okay, so we can swap this out. Yeah, okay, he's probably for punch, if I were to guess. No, because then I won't be able to escape. But maybe that's a good idea. No, I'll take the damage. Okay, that's an ouch for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably escape as bat. He no longer has... He has a horse, so he has one other item. So if he does shoot us here, which is reasonably likely, then we do something else. Okay, whew! We're still alive. And if I had used that in rage, I couldn't escape. Yeah, okay. Clear current hideout and move up to 2 roads away. Yes! Yes, please! I would like to do that. Let's go... here, 25. Yes, now that will get rid of my hoax, but... I mean... you know, he found me, he did 4 damage, and I'm now 2 spaces away from there. So it's, yeah. Yeah, that's fine, to be expected. And that's the risk of attacking Dracula early, is those escapes is bad. And he was trying to cancel it, or he was trying to counter it. He was trying to do the escape, you know. He had the planned ambush, but I sort of knew that he was wanting to do that, which is why I opened with the Mesmerize. Because the Mesmerize still cancels escape. He's able to switch to something else, but... we have a tiny bit of breathing room. Mina's quite a bit weaker now. It's gonna take him a while to take his turn because he's got to do the math on all the possible locations I could have escaped to. Can potentially do some psychic bond stuff to eliminate a lot of those. What the sort of clever devil move right now would be to wolf form. And then it's like, where the heck am I? Who knows? And then as soon as I can after that, hit this with a misdirect. Do I want to do that? Let me see. It was here. Down here, wolf form. Yeah, I think I do that. What would I throw down? Probably good maturing options. Desecrated soil is okay. Yeah. Well, I could ocean and then ocean. B has Rufus Smith out. This is a hard choice. Do I hide? You know, I think I move here. No. Yeah. No, I'm gonna stay on land. Yeah. This is really risky, but I think it might be the right move. Yeah. Let's do some desecrated soil. Since they had literally just spent one of their heavenly hosts, we have a 1/2 decent chance of being able to use that. I just really don't want them to find 25 this turn. They might find it. Again, we aren't playing with layers, so normally this would turn into a nice juicy lair, but ain't gonna happen this time. Easily the worst card in the game for the encounters for Dracula. His damage is sort of unblockable, except that dogs can block it. You only use the pistol to build an artifact. Alright, where are you going? Looks like he's got his horse economy pretty good. Maybe that means we throw down some spies? Strasbourg, yeah, eat some rats. not. Okay. Not that it would make any difference, because that's about to go away. Which is why I like layers. Layers add more strategic decisions into the game, in my opinion, for both the hunters and the non-hunters. The Draculas. The vampire. He'll probably go to 54. Interesting choice. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a... We're gonna have to marathon this. Okay, yeah, he's checking all the... They should know that I went to 60. Surely he won't go to 60 now, though, right? Nah. Nah, he's gonna try to roll and get to 25. Hopefully he won't roll well. Oh. I guess he didn't roll well. Okay. Well, we misdirect the heck out of 25, and then we mosey on down the boot. What? Dude, this doesn't have any mature effect. Eek. That's fortunate. Yeah, he was a misclick. That feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Still got our wolf form. Move to Rome, throw down something potentially useful. Maybe a mob? Yeah, mob could be good. Not seeing any weapons, though. Maybe the wolves will be a good choice. Or the bodyguards. Bodyguards have better mature effect. Bodyguards, you get them and then they become your bodyguards, your permanent minion. You get these guys, and you can just use them when you get into a combat. Yep, that's going to be a hoax. A gone hoax. Alright, let's keep on moseying. No! Oh goodness, I almost messed that up. I need to misdirect. Whoo, boy, that was almost scary. Yeah, misdirect this. Whew. Now we throw down the bodyguard. Yeah. Doesn't do anything when it matures. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait a while. We'll feed here. Get some. Oh no, we can't. No, we're gonna have to wait a while to feed. Don't dig that. Maybe we'll move and then hide. Yeah, but they'll probably be on us by then. Probably. Mina's delayed, which is pretty significant. The others are kind of out of position. That misdirect is really going to buy us time. Really going to buy us time. Though someone will be able to move to Mina's space and then determine that we're in Italy, and that'll be unfortunate. But, can't avoid it. Yeah, be careful about catching Dracula early if you're not able to get him. Yeah, that makes sense. Too bad those hoaxes aren't going anywhere. Turn into anything, but they got us some delays, which result in some lost day actions. Well, not one of them. One of them we had to get rid of with Escape is Bad, but I will take the Escape is Bad. sniper, bodyguard, I think I might throw that down. No, just wolves. And do I hide and throw down another wolves? Actually, I kind of like the mob. No, they actually have been not having a ton of items. Choose the wolves. And maybe the spy. I don't think I'm adjacent to anybody. No. That helps him, actually. Lets him know I'm not in Zagreb or Vienna, which I could have been in. Could have been in there. Oh, he didn't move Seward to Mina. I would have expected him to do so that he could use the psychic bond. Oh well. Little does he know, my encounters are not great. Could get something out of desecrated soil, though. Maybe. Probably not. So the problem with the wolves is that their mature effect isn't super great in this circumstance. So you have 2 roads away. 2 roads away. Wow, yeah. Well, I mean, surely they'll be on me by then? Maybe. I don't know. Was the spy better? I think the spy comboed with the guards actually might be kind of fun. Because we ambush with the spy first, and then they decide if they want to discard the rifle. And if they do, then they don't have it for the bodyguards. Yeah, that could be good. That could be good. And he hasn't been doing wax cylinders, so we aren't afraid of him discovering our hide card. Unless he's been biding his time. Yeah, let's hide. And we'll throw the spy down. Yeah. Ooh, bats! Excellent. Can't complain about that. Now we have Dark Callback. Not that we'll want to use Dark Call. I think if we really have time, we might feed in Dark Call. Maybe. But only if we really have time. And they'll get to us sooner or later. So one of these days he's going to scan Italy. I don't know when it'll be. He should have done it a long time ago, but he'll do it eventually. He'll do it. See, the problem is, he's playing like how you play when Dracula's at sea. That's not usually how you want to do things. If he's moving around on land, and he's moved far away, you want to be using the psychic bond to really significantly limit possible locations, and do that net thing. It's hard. You have to just sort of math it out and be like, okay, here's the locations you could have moved to. And from there, he could have moved here. Okay, here's the furthest net. We gotta try to find the starting point. But maybe he's thinking there's other newspaper reports in the deck. He could find one and reveal this location, and then he'll be hot on the trail again. That's a strategy, but seriously, dude, you should have moved someone to Mina. You could have found me this whole time, but well, that's not how he want to play. Now, he's not in as bad of a situation as he probably thinks that he is, because I'm not drawing any vampires, but that's fine. Sometimes you don't draw vampires. Get over it. You aren't entitled to vampires. You'll just have to figure it out. Get past it. I mean, I drew 2 hoaxes. Okay, that's fine. That's a decent play. Same idea. And yeah, we'll keep moving. I think we'll move and then we'll feed. That seems like a good move to me. Not not sure what we'll want to throw down. Probably wolves? Maybe mob? I don't know. I guess we'll do the wolves. We want to save the saboteur for something. Yeah, I guess wolves are better for defending from a fight, because if they do reveal weapons, you'll at least know, you know, they have these weapons. Yeah, because in combat, for Dracula, it's more important to know what items the hunters have than it is for the hunters to be damaged, in my opinion. Because then you know what to play. The most powerful thing the hunters have is the secrecy of their moves. And Heavenly Host. Isn't in Germania. Alright, that should help him a lot. No, that's not where I want to go. I want to go here. Yes, that is where I want to go. Throw the wolves down. Let's see what we get. Desecrated soil. Can't complain about it. And it ain't bad. It's alright. I like the Tyrrhenian escape. We'll take a lot from Rufus Smith. Can't avoid that. Ooh, you need to be careful about that. You might have Mina get ahead of Godleming. Of course, I guess Mina can move down in the sewer. Okay. That is pretty significant. That eliminates because I was here. Wolf form maybe misdirected. I was thinking I misdirected here. Well, no, he should know, right? He should know that I'm not here. Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't know. Can't say that I know. I totally dig him being over there, though. Yeah, see, if he had gone to 54 instead of going to 36, he'd be able to know that I'm not in this part of the board. And he really needs to be focusing on those scans. Of course, if he 2 moves to 37, Mina can move down here and scan Italy. Supplying, which is, you know, it's fine. What is this? Bodyguards, I think? Actually, I think it might be desecrated soil, which will trigger at a timely point because I'll be going to C. So, you actually... And this is actually wrong. It should mature first, then you get to move to C. It's not how the digital edition is. But I'll probably get there in turn before it matures anyway, so it won't matter. Won't matter in terms of getting the rules wrong. Won't have gotten the rules wrong. Okay, alright, yeah, you should know where I am now. We'll definitely do Tyrrhenian. Single move, full form from Mediterranean. And we'll probably go up to Zurich. Well, it's kind of in the middle of all of them, but the chances of them finding me are real low. Real low if we go to Zurich. Might want to start night supplying here. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9. So there's 16 of these are Dracula events. Yeah, those are good odds. decent odds. So less than a third of the events are Dracula events. Because it's 8 plus the one I have in my hand, so. It's a rough situation to be in as the hunters. Escape his bat can ruin games, so be very careful about it. That's why I like getting items that counter escape his bat early, in case you get into those sorts of situations. Yeah, we're gonna feed. Man, feed is. Well, I say it's powerful, but it's for situations like this. It's for rewarding Dracula for managing to get away. I managed to get away here, so now I can take my time to feed. And heck, maybe I'll Dark Call. I actually kind of like that idea. Especially since this is probably going to mature and I'll get those HP back. Man, he was so close to finding my trail. Yeah, misdirect, man. Really powerful. I really think misdirect should cost a blood. In my opinion. No, you already know I didn't go there. You had a thing trigger while you were in 38, which revealed that I wasn't there. Gotta remember, guys, it's real hard to, though. It's real hard to keep track of all the information that you're given as the hunters. And that's part of the game. I think I will Dark Call. And then I'll kind of have to go to sea, which will be a bit unfortunate. But I want those encounters. I really need to get those fogs and such. And some vampires. We really need to, yeah, we'll need to Dark Call just to get the vampires. Because staying at sea, we're not going to draw any events. Or encounters. We're not going to draw any encounters by going to sea, since lairs are turned off. No lairs makes it hard. You really are having to be careful about counter-cycling. So normally this would be a lot further along in terms of the deck. But you can't complain. Bari? I don't think I do. Oh yeah, vampires. There we go. And how about some fog? That'd be nice. I'm digging the vampires, though. Ooh boy, there's a lot of vampires. There we go. The fog. Alright. Wow, was that 4 vampires in a fog I just drew? It's getting mad at me for trying to look at somebody else's hand. Yeah, it was 4 vampires in fog. Wow, that was good. Maybe I go Bari. I really don't think I do, though. Well, from Bari I can do Adriatic and then Wolf Form from there, and that's pretty good. not super good, but it's pretty good. And that's sort of limiting the water damage, because it's avoiding Rufus Smith, but man, I just love the Mediterranean wolf form. It's so good. So good. Of course, if they're moving like that, maybe the Adriatic is the way to go. This is desecrated soil. Yeah, they won't get to it in time. Which is good. I think that'll full heal me, right? Because I'm at 12, I think. Yeah, I'll get a full heal from that. Can't complain about that. Yeah, I really like land moves. I'm not a huge fan of ocean travel. That, maybe we do bats. Well, I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, a lot less chatter in Dracula games. A lot of waiting and thinking. A lot of deciding. And I would live stream these things more, but I'm just so worried that somebody's going to look at my hand. Especially if I'm playing Dracula. They're going to be like, hey, he's over here. Or something, you know? See, it makes sense for him to do the Austria thing, because he's eliminating the furthest one first. But it only took like one move to check Italy. Aha. I was in Italy the whole time. Alright, yeah, let's throw down a vamp. Card matured. Hell yeah. Okay. Last place he expected, really? Huh, okay. Fast horse. See, what's great about this is they'll move in like this, and then I go to the Adriatic, and then I got him behind me. See, as a hunter, you want to try to get in front of Dracula. Alright, how do we want to do this? We do the spy, and then we do the Cisgani bodyguards. Okay, you gonna discard a weapon? Your choice. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you don't have a weapon. You're not gonna like the next card. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay. Double excellent weather. That's scary. And he has Heavenly Host. And then the bodyguard. Bam. Oh, and then the follow-up. Bam! And you become delayed. Which actually isn't that good at day, now that I think about it. So maybe that was a mistake. See, I think in the board game you can reveal them one at a time. Like, I'm hitting you with the spy, and then I decide if I want to do it. See, in this circumstance, I would have hit with the spy, and then I wouldn't have hit with the bodyguards. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Ooh, he's not gonna like these wolves. He is not gonna like those wolves. Yeah, guys, carry a weapon. You know, you don't need to carry 2 weapons. Just 1 weapon will be fine. It does a ton to protect you from wolves and Sisgani bodyguards. Yeah, I should have just ambushed with the spy. Forced him to search for the bodyguards. Then he would have lost a day action. I messed that up. I messed it up. Oh well. Now they have a lot of fast horses, so their ability to move in Eastern Europe is a little scary. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What is your strategy? See, he doesn't know if I went to Bari and then Naples, or Naples and then Bari. So he can't really go all in on one side or the other. That ain't gonna stop him. Now, if we wanted to be really tricky, from the Adriatic, we wolf form to 37. That would be pretty clever. And yeah, this is usually how you want to do things. You want to have as many of these on the trail as you can. Ooh, that means these wolves will have a nice mature effect if they don't go off normally, but they'll probably go off normally. Probably jump on Lord Godleming. Get him down to 3 HP, which will be fine. Yep, I'm still in Italy. I'm gonna yeet now. Alright, what you gonna do? A money trail would be pretty worthless right here. A simple move will let you know of where I went. The big move right here is, what will Van Helsing do? If Van Helsing moves to 57, I don't think we risk the 38 move. I think we just go to 50 and chill. Yep. Have fun with these wolves. Carry weapons, people. Now I almost want to fight him. Almost want to just fight him now. But, you know, that's real dangerous. Because then Mina would move in, and then maybe Van Helsing has chartered carriage, and he can move in too, and then you're fighting 3 people, and it's like, wah! And again, I have no points. But the game will be over quick when we get to the end and we start scoring those Dracula points. And once I start throwing down all these vampires. All these beautiful, beautiful vampires I have. Do I go to 55 and use fog? Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Not so sure about... Whoa, okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, we are not doing the strategy I talked about. Unless we want to wolf form to 25 and do fog? That could be fun. And then we go Tyrrhenian and then Mediterranean, and then we can't do anything because we don't have wolf form. Yeah, no. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that move. Yeah, I might be overthinking this. We could go 55, throw a vampire down, cover it with fog. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this can be played with a vampire. We've discarded a fog, right? We discarded it with, Behind the Veil, right? Or was that the other game? Oh, hi! Okay, I didn't think this far. Wait, oh, sorry, no, I thought it was in Barre. No, I'm not in Barre. Yeah, I can see that. Wolf form to 55. And the reason we'd wolf form is it forces him to check these spaces in this space. Yeah, wolf form to 55. Throw down a vampire. They go to sea. We throw down the fog with the hide. They move in, and it's surprise fog. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then we can escape from the fog. We can traipse around in Eastern Europe. Be a little tricky, though. Don't think we'd want to go for Castle Dracula. I'm not a fan of going for Castle Dracula. We might, after the hide in 55, go up to Sofia, which is 50, and then down to 46, then we go Ionian, and then do a normal move. We want to time it so that when we're in the Ionian, the Adriatic slides off. I'm not sure how much time we'll have to spend in Eastern Europe to pull that off. It depends. It depends. Yep. That will take away her day action, which will be excellent. Alright, let's wolf form. Oh, no, we can't misdirect and then wolf form. Yeah, just doing this. Gonna throw us down a reckless vampire. Yep. Then we'll move, and then maybe we'll feed. It depends on what they do. He has excellent weather, though. We shouldn't forget that. Oh, and if he's traded that to Van Helsing... Ooh, then we're in a bad way. Van Helsing could get on us, yeah. If Van Helsing jumps on us, we'll ambush with the Reckless Vampire, and then we'll have a decent shot. You know, it'll be a one-on-one. He's got to fight our friend vampire and then fight us. And yeah, that's pretty hard to do. Pretty hard to do. He's done a good job stopping my cards from the turn, though. Pretty good job. Of course, this was all kind of unnecessary because none of those encounters were really things that he really had to worry about, so it was sort of a waste. A little bit. I don't know if I would have sent two people, especially not one without a weapon. But, hindsight's 20/20. You know, because it's 2021. It is legally required that I make that joke at least once. Now I have done it. Oh, what are you doing? What? I don't understand that move at all. Oh. Yeah, I could have gone to Rome. Yep. Okay, sure. And, you know, you can still excellent weather to here, so... Okay. Yeah, that would have been a real bad move on my part. But if he hadn't checked it and it had worked, it'd be like, haha, I'm so clever. Right. He's got to do his due diligence, check all the possible net locations. He's closing the net. You know, he said, yeah, it's the right move. And 38 is on the way to Eastern Europe, so. a good thing I didn't try any of those locales. But there's no real reason to be tricky if you can avoid it. It's better to be good than be tricky in this game. A lot of new players try to be tricky. They try to think, I'm going to be clever. I'm going to do something purposefully bad. They'll never expect me to do that. We check those things too. And, you know, these were the close places to check, so he did the right thing. It'd take forever to get over here, so check these first. And then once we've eliminated this, then he knows I'm over here, and then he can start working from there. He has 2 excellent weathers. So with some Van Helsing trading, he can do some stuff with that. Still has Rufus Smith, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be annoying. It's tricky with Dracula. You have a 4th of all the talking, because I know what my next moves are going to be. This move's going to be to hide, throw it on fog. Do I mess with him and misdirect Naples? No, because you can't do that if you hide. You can't do that into a hide. Yeah, throw it on fog. Soon we'll be scoring them points. And then we basically just drop vampires everywhere. Or maybe not. Maybe we throw bats in 50? That could be good. You have 2 excellent weathers. Why is this? Well, I guess he had to check here. But he could have checked here with Seward. Well, maybe Seward's moved around here. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. Yeah, I think I like the bats in 50. 50's pretty high traffic. Yeah, this is when things get a little scary. Just a little. Here that goes there. Here that goes there. Yeah, Eastern Europe can be a death trap if you aren't careful. Time to feed, which is, you know, expected. What will I want to play? Desecrated soil could be good. Powers man misdirect. Yeah, we're not using misdirect. Go to Sophia. We'll throw down. Yeah, let's throw down desecrated soil. Yeah, because I can use it to Because when your hand is bigger than 5, it's actually pretty decent because you can discard all your bad ones and get some good ones. So if you can time Dark Call so that Dark Call goes off and then Desecrate, and then they start triggering Desecrated Soil, you can start getting a really good hand of cards. Because you only redraw if you're below 5. So Dark Call basically just skips your next 5 draws in exchange for drawing them now. But if you do that and then throw down Desecrated Soil, then you start discarding all your bad encounters, and then things start getting real good. Start getting real good at that point. I don't think I want to go to Castle Dracula. Alright, here it comes. I could try something very bold, but I don't know. Nah. Yeah, that's why Eastern Europe can be a death trap. Yeah, eat fog. Go 6. Ooh, that seems risky. That seems like a risky move. Because surely they're going to go to 50. I mean, that's the obvious move here. I think I moved to 6. That might be too bold. Might be just too bold of me. Let's see if I go down. And then we go Ionian and then Tyridian and then we land. Yeah, that's fine. We'll fight Godleming, who's still kind of jacked up. 4 hit points weaker, though. Not sure what to think about that. Well, we'll be down to 8. 8's not bad. Yeah, we'll play it safe. We'll put a, yeah, I'll put a vampire here. I mean, they're probably gonna get another vampire, but... she'll probably kill this vampire, is what I mean. So what I'm wondering is how long I stay at C, because we want to get all 3 to spare out, so that we start scoring with 3 points. And generally what you do is you stay at C until you get the 3 to spare, and then you make landfall, because you only get the 3 to spare, or the 3 influence, from city movement or putting hide on the trail. You don't get it for ocean movements, you don't get it for using Dark Call or Feed. if I go past the Tyrrhenian Sea, he's just gonna know where I am. It's like, oh, he's in the Mediterranean, and I'm gonna be losing a lot of health. That's 6. Which will get me down to 6, which will have me be pretty weak. And he does have excellent weather, so he could potentially catch me. Wait on somebody. I don't know. Right. Ooh, yeah. That I don't think was the right move. You need to be trying to think ahead as the hunters. You need to be thinking about where is Dracula going to be trying to go, or where can he be 5 turns from now? And is this hunter's current position close to where Dracula could be? Those are all useful things to think. Man, if I feed and then go Ionian, then it's Tyrrhenian, Adriatic, or Black Sea, but man, that'd be a rough fight. Oh, but I could do it. Yeah. I would only, I think, be facing 2. I'm sure there's a way to more easily know if this was 1 fog or 2. But he has fast horses, I think. Do we risk it? Oh, hell no. No, he can absolutely jump on us with Mina. Yeah, that's a big nope from me. And we won't have... Well, if we go 3rd space, we'll have Wolf Form from the Mediterranean, which I really like. We'll know where we are, but we'll get us down to 5. Ugh. Rufus Smith's gonna get some value in this game, but I think we can do it because of where Despair is. I think we can pull it off. We'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Alright, you want to fight? You want to fight at night? I mean, if you have a stake, you probably want to fight at night, but if you don't, oh yeah. Time to whack a drac. Wait, no. The opposite of that. Be the punter of a hunter? I don't know, man. I don't spend enough time to try to think of good puns for good alliterative sage for the Dracula player. I like playing as hunter, so that's what I focus on. I'm just doing these to help Draculas out so that I may have more entertaining sport. Let's mesmerize. Yeah, that seems like the obvious go. If I get punched, it's whatever. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Now what? Do you run away now? Maybe you run away. It's either run away or dodge. If he's running away, we want to bite. If he's dodging, we want to play plotting. Bit of a coin toss on which of those we want to do. Bit of a coin toss. Let's... It's super obvious, but last time I didn't do the obvious play, I regretted it. So I'm going to do the obvious play this time, see if I can get something out of it. Yeah, that's a dead Mina. That's 4 points. Ooh, that felt good. Yeah, that felt real good. Okay. And she goes all the way up here. Maybe I do feed. Maybe I do. I want to have fun. Let's have fun, guys. I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, come at me. I ain't even scared of you. I think I can beat you, and that's what I'm gonna do. Let's stick you up here, yeah. I may come to regret this, but it's, you know, it'll be fun. It will be fun. Oh yeah, and I got 5 points for that. 4 for killing Mina, and then 1 for actually inflicting the bite. You get an influence for doing that. You know, blood transfusion would be good if it removed influence, you know, because you gain an influence for inflicting a bite. And since they did blood transfusions to Mina all the time, you know, from her getting bitten and stuff, what if it was something like, choose, if you're not a weakened hunter, choose a weakened hunter in your space, take a damage, reduce influence by 1, and if they're not Mina, remove their bite. So, like, you can do the blood transfusion to Mina to, like, reduce Dracula's hold over her, you know, and reduce his influence and whatnot. It's still super cumbersome to use, you know, you have to trade it to the right person, get them together with Mina, use it. I don't know, it could be a good card at that point, in my opinion. Alright, you wanna come at me, huh? You approaching me? And now I feel really good about going Ionian, because I can move Ionian, and then it's one of those 3 C's, and then I do it, and then maybe I will form, and then where the heck am I? I won't even know. I'll be so much away. Yeah, that might... his chance is right here. What is he going there? What? Okay. That, I did not understand. I guess he's good into a port. Yeah, I'll ambush with this. Vampires, I'll take it. Spy, not super great. More vampires, I'll take it. Now I have to discard 3. We want to discard the spy, the wolves, and the mob. Yeah. Saboteur can eat a day action, so I want to hold on to those. Yeah, with a hide combo, Saboteur can actually be kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe I should have kept the mob. Gone heavy combat. Okay, that's gets rid of that. So that's one less thing to worry about, or one more thing to worry about. Do I attack him? No! I mean, I don't, right? There's no way that I attack Van Helsing here, right? Right? And then he goes to the... Oh, David. Oh, you're being trying to be too clever. I mean, Van Helsing's not weak. He has 2 items. Or no, 3 items somehow. What? Oh, right, he only revealed the Heavenly Host. He didn't play the Heavenly Host. Yeah, no, I'm not attacking Van Helsing. Not doing that. Not doing that at all. Are you healed yet? You're up to 8. He's had a tough day of it with Sisgani bodyguards shooting him up and then him getting attacked by wolves, and, you know, it's rough. He's had a rough month. Or a rough couple of 3 weeks. That's the thing people say, you know, a couple of 3. What is that, 6? You know, there's 2 of them? I don't know. I don't know how words work. Which you'd think, you know, being somebody who who studied speech so much in high school and in college, that I would know a thing or 2 about how words work. Nope. Don't know much. Don't know much. You can place your bets in the comments on if you think that's me being humble or not. I I wouldn't toot my own horn too much and say that I'm being humble. Alright, enough meta self-compliments. Let's think about what our next move is. Probably the whole Ionian thing. At this point, we can just sort of just basically win. Just go Ionian, Tyrannian, Wolf Form 36, and we're laughing. Laughing all the way to Spain, so to speak. They're gonna have to deal with this. Otherwise, it's just 2 land moves. Heck, I can even go to Cagliari and win. Oh, that would be the most just dumb thing if I win in Cagliari. As someone who just talks so much about how dumb Cagliari is. Oh, I almost want to do it. I almost want to win in Cagliari. Just so I can say, hey, you know, I have gone to Cagliari. I know it's a horrible move and you almost should never do it, but hey, sometimes do it. I mean, I have technically done it. That could be... Would that be BM? I don't know. I can't say that I know. Alright. Yeah, be careful about attacking vampires at night, people. It's real dangerous. Real dangerous it is. Yeah, enough tomfoolery. Let's just go to C. Oh, and I totally overthought that fight with Mina. If he had dodged, I could have played Bite and then played Enraged and then killed her. Maybe that's why I played Escape, on the off chance I didn't play Bite, because he knew that I kind of had him. Oh well. Don't matter too much. Alright, we're going to get an item reshuffle, so potentially going to get them some of those house back in circulation, which is a little scary. One of you is going to need to get the loan on her. That's going to mature. I don't think y'all are going to dig that. Maybe putting down this vampire was a mistake, but hey, I got vampires for days. Got tons of vampires on her. Yeah, fast horses make sense. Yeah, I don't know why you went here. I cannot explain that. Yeah, if he had, like, been in Sophia, man, I don't know. He's got that Heavenly Host, so maybe I open with a... Yeah, I'm definitely ambushing. I think I'll open with a... Bite, if I can. Because he is pretty anxious to kill this vampire. If I can bite him, it's not the end of it. It's just he loses his Heavenly Host and he'll have to fight me at night, which is a situation that I definitely like. I'm also going to point from it. And a bite and he'll lose his Heavenly Host. Which is nice, real nice. In the event I don't draw a Fangs. I don't know. But I did draw Fangs, so here we go. Alright, did you play your Heavenly Host? Oh. No, I'm not going to use Enraged. I'll take damage. Ah, he's clever. He's a clever vampire hunter. Well done. Now do I do the bite? Maybe I should have used Enraged because I would have scored a point from it. Well. Oh well. Probably do Strength next. Just to try to keep from taking damage, and then we'll escape his mist on the 4th round. Oh wait, no, this is only the 2nd round. I'm drunk today. Let's do Strength. On the off chance that he does not not play his Heavenly Host, which he has a decent chance of playing. Nope, not using Enraged. Okay, dodges it. Very good. Now he'll probably use the Heavenly Host because I won't play Fangs because I know his Garlic is off cooldown. Or am I overthinking this? Ooh, am I overthinking this? Oh gosh. I think I'm overthinking this. I'm gonna plot. Yeah, I don't think he'll use... No, that's fine. I'm just gonna escape his mist next. Go to the night fight. That'll be alright. Really getting beat up by this old man, though. Single hit on him. Of course, you know. It's whatever. But yeah, we're gonna escape his mist. No reason to escape his bat. Because you can't move the encounters. Though that would be kind of cool if you could move a vampire from one encounter to another, but that would be dumb because you could move it to one further down on the trail. If they allowed it, it would have to be moved somewhere further up on the trail. And it'd have to like reveal the location or something. It would be so complicated that it wouldn't be worth implementing. I'm out. Eat. Fight me again at night. Unless you have a stake, in which case I look pretty dumb right now. Alright, they're going to want to get some yellow rails. Hop over to Italy to check it. I mean, not right now because it's night, but, you know, next day action. I'm not really seeing a path to victory for him. I can see, but who knows? Who knows? Well, yeah. Can't beat that. So this vampire now becomes useful. See? I did plan ahead correctly. Hey, newspaper reports? Yeah, that won't be super useful. The best move is going Tyranian, wolf forming to 36. The meme move is going to 13. The dumb move would be doing something with the Adriatic. And the tricky move would be going to the Black Sea. But nah, I think I'm going Tyranian. Alright. Rufus Smith kicks us. Yeah, we're gonna want to land. Unless it gets here. Yeah, actually, Cagliari, we can win doing that. We'll move there, hide. Oh no, that didn't mature, so... Yeah, we'd only get 6, which will get us to 11, which will not win it for us, so... Yeah, much better to just go 36. Probably throw down some bats. And then we just leave a trail of vampires for them to fight. Because at this point, vampires can't mature, so yeah. Yeah, killing that vampire made it so I wasn't guaranteed victory by doing the Cagliari thing. Although, I could go to Cagliari, hide, and then when they get there, I go to the ocean and then land somewhere. I don't really want to do that. I'd much rather have an exciting game. That's why I fed here. You know, this guy's newer, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to play the hunters. I've been trying to make my videos, trying to teach folks the ways of the hunter. But it's rough. It's hard. It takes a long time. It took me a long time, at least. Maybe you guys will pick it up real fast. Maybe I'm just a slow learner. Yep, that's gonna be an ambush. Now, I think we know he has garlic. So I will either mesmerize or plot. Well, mesmerizing it. That's all I have. I might open with mesmerize too much, though. Okay. That was good. Take that. Nope, no escaping for you. And now you do less damage. Now we can take a shot at him. Claws we at least do damage if we have the garlic thing. No? Okay, so maybe we should go with strength. Take some hits. And then I think we do fangs, and if he does garlic, I think then we play enraged. Because then fangs will go off, we'll heal, deal the damage, and then he'll do the 2 damage and we'll stay in the fight. That. Do we have fangs? We don't. Ugh. Knife here, try to cancel my escape is bad. So we go strength, cancel the knife, do some damage. Yeah, that makes sense. And if he does garlic, it's fine. Maybe totally wrong about the garlic thing. Strength. No reason. Yeah, that was well done. Time pretty good. Of course, I was thinking about escaping too, but you know, it's whatever. It is indeed whatever. If he has excellent weather, it's actually better for him to move to Athens first and then do excellent weather and get to the Tyrrhenian Sea. But I don't know. It's still kind of the game is kind of over at this point. Which some people will say is maybe a flaw of Dracula, is that sometimes when it's obvious when one side is won, that it will still go on for about a half hour. Or it can go on for a half hour. I'm not sure about that. That can happen when there's a lot of disparity between. Oh, interesting. Huh. Not sure I would have done that, but not everybody has to do things the way I do it, you know? There's no law that says, "Thou shalt play game like Quincy Morris doth, or ye shalt be suffering of the consequences for thy transgression against the great Quincy Morris." That's not a rule. That's not in the rule book. Trust me, I've read the rule book. That's not in it. I would have noticed that. If I'd been reading that rule book and then I just sort of noticed that and that popped out and I'd be like, okay, well that's sort of creepy that this calls me out. I would have remembered it and took a notice of it. My reading comprehension ain't great, but it don't gotta be meant to go Ionian? Question mark. Probably best to turn on the "Are you sure" options for all moves. That's what I do. Yeah. No matter how good you're playing, you want to turn on these confirm starting location selection, confirm character movement, confirm pass action. Confirm everything. You want it to, anytime you do something, it needs to be like, "Are you sure?" Oh. Okay. Oh, is Speedy Telegraph in play? No? I don't know. I don't understand what he's saying then. I don't get it. Yep. Here's where the stakes come out. It makes sense, you know. When I get all my vampires, he gets all his stakes. It's roll the dice, you know. You get lucky in some things, unlucky in other things. You just got to take what the game gives you and find victory, and you can always find victory. There's always a path to victory. I mean, from the beginning. There are points towards the mid game where the hunters, if they haven't been playing right, can be like, not really a path to victory. But if you play right, you can win. You can do it. Alright. So yeah, we'll wolf form. Thinking about maybe going to 37, you know, just so I'm near him. I would like to end with something more dramatic than just me running away and being like, "Ah ha ha!" That's the sound Dracula makes. You know, I want him to have a fun time, so we'll come back and play the game again. Because if nobody plays the game, then nobody is a winner. Yeah, let's wolf form. Yeah, I'll go to Milan. Or wait, do I go fight Van Helsing? Yeah, we'll do the bats. It's just 2 moves and we win. I don't know, does it feel bad for me to play like this? Part of me feels bad because I'm like, if I'm going to play against somebody, I want them to try to do their best to win. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that. But I'm saying that now because I want you guys to know that, like, I think the best move would be going to 36. trying to train you guys. Maybe I need to get people better at hunters before I go playing Dracula again. I don't know. It's weird when you have somebody who's been playing a game for 10 years and then you get a bunch of people who've only played it for a week. And you're, you know, they're new to the game and it takes a while to figure it out. And sometimes I feel like they're not having a fun time. I don't know. Oh boy, I might just eat my words. Yeah, renewed vigor, that's a good one. Long night. Oh boy, yikes. Here come the fangs. Fangs out. Ha ha ha. Funny joke. So yeah, from his perspective, he probably just wants to check locations. That's what I would do. Boy. That's a little close for comfort. A little close. He can fast horse now if he has it, or he could use sense of emergency or chartered carriage. Vampire lair. Not a bad move. Yeah. And then it just becomes undelayed at night. Nice vampire lair. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good. That's a good move. That gets me a turn behind. I have to do 3 moves now. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be checking these regions, see if I'm being cheeky. Went via the Black Sea. I didn't, but makes sense to check it. I like this music. It's a bit of a shame to